Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on Saturday, December 7th, 2013 at 1600 in the afternoon Eastern Time. Now I had not expected to be back with you all so soon, but this is something that's been nagging at me for the last couple of days, and what it is that over the last 5 days or so, the YouTube Google people have changed the entry page to YouTube about 3 times in that 5-day period. They've how you navigate it, what shows up, what doesn't show, more significantly, what does not show up, limitations of choices, limitations of suggestions that you might watch, or recommendations, not nearly as extensive of selection, unless you're looking at your subscriptions. But see, and then they started horsing with the subscriptions. You have to actively track down subscriptions that aren't all that active. It used to be that if something was put up by a guy you subscribed to, or a woman you subscribed to, it would say my subscriptions, and there'd be a number, and you'd click it, and there'd be it up there at the top of this thing. But now, if these guys are fairly, they're active only infrequently, as a lot of people are. I mean, a lot of people have other lives than what people who put stuff up every day have. And I got thinking, well, I haven't seen stuff from so and 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 so for a while, so I tried to track them down, and you have to go to this other, you have to click over to this other page, and then they have like little checkbox squares. Well, one slide is, email me every time somebody puts something up. Okay, well, I don't check any of that because I get enough emails anyway. But then the other column says, show only new uploads. And that's, basically I check that for everybody. Well, interestingly, even though I had checked it for everybody, now I've got 120 people on my subscription column. And even though I had checked, show all uploads, recent uploads, because I check it every day or every other day, they had eliminated about 20 or 25 of these guys. Now, their names were still there, but it's like, oh, unless I specifically went and tried to track them down, I wouldn't see any of their stuff. Now, it's interesting. I mean, I'm gay, obviously. Make no secret about that. But I also watch a lot of other stuff. I mean, I watch military stuff, and I watch social commentary stuff. And, I try not to watch a lot of overt popular culture stuff, although occasionally you have to sort of, you get a certain amount of that stuff too. I like the more quirky, oddball sort of stuff. But I thought this is just nonsense. I mean, why do they make it hard for people who really want to spend a lot of time interacting with their product, i.e. YouTube? This is directed at you, Google, not my subscribers. This is for you, Google/YouTube. Why do you make it hard for people who want to interact with your product on a daily basis, multiple times daily in some cases, i.e. me, why do you want to make it hard for me to do that? Why do you want to control what I see and what you think I ought to be thinking about? Why do you want that to happen? What agenda do you have? What ideas are you trying to promulgate into my subconscious? In the earlier manifestations of your product, I had indicated how I wish to interact with that product and how I wish to get information from your product. But clearly now, my autonomous choices are not good enough for you. And you wish to sort of set them aside. Why? Why are you doing that? Well, I mean, that's almost ironic why, isn't it? I know why you're doing it. It's for money. Well, listen, there's not a thing wrong with making money if it's honestly made. But if it's being deceptively made, if it's being 2 steps down from extortionately made, one might even say racketeeringly made, now, I'm no fan of the federal government and the RICO Act, but maybe they ought to look into that on that, given the way you're behaving. I don't like Eric Holder one little bit, but maybe, doesn't have the right angle on it for him, but I wouldn't want to sick the federal government on anybody. But on the other hand, why don't you just follow your corporate motto and don't be evil? Well, don't keep trying to manipulate my head and my choices. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alrighty now. Well, bye-bye YouTube and Google, and it's not bye-bye because you know I'm going to keep doing it. That's why you'll get away with this ultimately, won't you? Well, to the other people out there that look at me, and I'm very grateful that you do look at me. Bye-bye, YouTube. All right.